you doing today? I'm Alec Cooper.
David Freeman.
How you doing today, David Freeman? I see you all the way from where?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, can you let us know something?
Well, name's David Freeman from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Ended up going to University of Richmond, graduated in 05, criminal justice background there. And I got into the fitness industry, going overseas, playing in the Euro League a little bit. And I always just was fascinated with just tapping into individuals' lives and creating change within them. You know, coming in one way, leaving another way, as far as just having a better, healthier life. With TRX, which is Total Body Resistance Training, this is part of the whole fitness movement as far as it's giving back to the community. There's certain areas, obviously, that's being neglected, but at the same time, the overall mission is to fight back against global obesity, and starting with the childhood obesity, and it starts from the parenting. So the mission behind all that is just, once again, to tap into the individuals that want it first, because that's where it's going to have to start from, the individuals that actually want to create that change, because I can't want it for you.
Okay, and if you had anybody that was maybe interested in what you did but was a little reluctant because they didn't have a good interpretation of what you were about, how would you really say to them to want it? Because sometimes it takes like this little piece of extra motivation. So what would you say to that person to motivate them? Kid, adults? I think we all need it.
I feel like we all have this unique quality about us. We all are put here for a certain reason and to live out our purpose. So everything about every individual, the thing that makes us unique is that we have the power of choice. And I think when you tap into that power of choice, then you'll know what your true purpose in life is going to be.
Okay, and what would you say to motivate them to understand their purpose and choice? Because you're saying fitness, and a lot of the times in fitness, it's not just about getting somebody to train and stuff like that. A lot of it starts here.
Right.
So I know that you had experience in tapping into there if you're able to take these long ventures and give back to the community. So if there was a child out there that you wanted to like maybe tap into and give them that self-confidence, could you tell us what you would say?
I got a motto that says, you know, mind right, body right. But at the same time, you can't allow anybody to tell you what you were not able to do. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith.
Yes, definitely.
That powerful moment when he tells his son, don't ever allow anybody to tell you that you can't do anything, not even me. So that's his father telling his son that. So that's powerful in the sense that if you know that you're able to do it, nobody else can really take that away from you. It goes back to that whole power of choice of how bad you want it.
Okay, so we just want to suggest that they believe in themselves.
Believe in yourself.
Don't let nobody tell you
that you can't do anything.
The basic things that we learn, like you said,
the basic foundation.
From the basic foundation that you get from your parents.
Right.
So, are you having a great time so far in New Jersey?
Yeah, I had an interesting experience from the taxi cab drive.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah. It was supposed to be probably 20 minutes from the airport. It turns into being an hour. So I got a great view of West Orange.
A great view of West Orange, and they tried to
it was a set fee. There was a set fee, but at the same time, I got a little scenic view, so it was cool.
Okay, so while you're here, are you intending on visiting maybe the Irvington, East Orange, New York area?
I actually got fam actually in that area. I've been in contact, obviously, with cousin Leah, that's from this area. And I got my grandmother and some cousins in this area, trying to get in touch with them, just waiting to hear back. So schedule is pretty strict.
Nice.
But at the same time, obviously I always got time for family. Just want to reach out to them.
Definitely. So you're also featured in, I believe, the East Bay?
Yeah, East Bay Magazine. We ended up launching a deal with them earlier on this year. If you're not familiar with it, it's a sports magazine that has a lot of sports attire that people wear. It's real big within different like sports teams. They buy like mass products as far as like shirts and stuff. And we ended up doing a deal with them, a year deal as far as marketing Freeman's Fitness. This is one of the shirts that actually you can actually get from the East Bay, Freeman's Fitness. And
I'm not going to go to East Bay. I'm going to ask you for a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so we know that.
Right.
I guess I'm talking to the head honcho, right?
Right.
So we should 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay, great. Okay, great. So what? So,
Promotion.
so how long? So exactly. So how long are you gonna be in the area?
I leave tomorrow at 8.
So you really
yeah.
really here quick. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the mission of a businessman, right?
Right. They send me out. Like I said, TRX is based out of San Francisco. We go through what we call Train the Trainer. It's a 3-day module, and what they do is they go through an intense course as far as you go, you teach the material, then they give you feedback, and then they let you know if you make it or you don't. Nonetheless, I come in, teach a course 9 to 5. Well, tomorrow's gonna be 11 to 7, and we just go over the basic foundation as far as how to go about training with the TRX suspension, train the do's and the don'ts, and we give them a rundown of the whole exercise library and whatnot, so they can actually train people on it.
Okay. If you could give some tips in reference to basic personal training, I know a lot of people have certain concerns when they're training in reference to, I believe, the problem areas, which is most of the time the abs.
Right.
Is there any type of exercise that you could recommend for the abs? Because we know that that's most of the time the area where people just losing their mind.
It starts in the kitchen, and that's where it starts. A lot of people feel like they're going to get the results mainly within the gym, but 70% of your results come from your nutrition and take in. So once you get it right in the kitchen, everything that you do in the gym is a complement to it. So the first thing I would say is the consistency, just to make sure you're staying on point outside of the gym, so when you come to the gym, it's just a compliment to what you're already doing.
Okay, second piece of advice?
Always be on point as far as what I would say is we just said consistency as far as being on point outside of the gym, just making sure that you're actually coming. A lot of times you set your goals high, saying, all right, I'm going to the gym 7 days out of the week. But if you haven't been going once out of the week, set short-term goals. All right, I'm going to get in the gym at least 3 times this week. At the end of the month, did you do it? If not, reevaluate.
And for all of the guys that pump like really strong iron, no, you have some guys, they really pump really strong iron, and they go to the gym and they're really not working on specific areas. And a lot of times I notice that's like the core training.
Mm-hmm.
So is it something you could suggest to make sure that they would be actually doing this core training correctly?
Yeah, what I would suggest to anybody that's lifting heavy weights, or just anybody that wants to learn about training, is like you need to go back to functional training, the things that you do day in and day out, picking up a grocery bag, putting it up on a shelf. Like you benching 500 pounds, that's not relative to what you do in everyday life. You're not moving 500 pounds over and over and over again. Some people might, but at the same time, you want to do the things that is functional to everyday living, because that's what you need to prepare yourself for and prepare your body for what's going to happen next.
What's going to happen next? Okay, great. I think we basically covered
promotion for your stuff.
Right. I just want to say thank you guys for actually coming out, the opportunity. The DanceMogulMagazine, dfreemansfitness.com. Currently, right now, we have an actual thing going on, a voting deal that's going on. It started since August 23rd and ends September 20th. And what it is the opportunity to be on a Times Square billboard up in New York City.
Wow.
Right now, Freeman's Fitness and the whole movement is in the top 5%. Over 1,500 votes since August 23rd. So the voting ends on September 20th. You guys should still go out to about.me/Freeman's Fitness.
One more time.
About.me/Freeman's Fitness. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's all over the place. Easy to find. You type in Freeman's Fitness online, it should be the first thing that comes up. I just want to say thank you, like I said, once again. The shirts, you go to dfreemansfitness.com, and you can see right here, it says Drive, Loyalty, and Focus. It's an acronym for my name, David Lamar Freeman. And then, I just live it day in and day out, so this is what I'm about. And I don't really consider it work, because I love what I do.
And as long as you love what you do, it's definitely like not working.
Right. Right.